My path was one of the hardest paths. Been through so much. There was times I thought I wasn't going to make it. There was times that I thought my life might have been over. The path was hard, but it was all worth it. I feel indestructible. Everyone will see soon enough.
Anything Darren wants, Darren gets. And Darren wants to be a champion, world champion, and he will. He will.
He's been destined for a world title shot ever since he signed with the UFC.
He's young, and I know he's still learning, getting better every day.
I think he's exciting. Fans love to watch a good kickboxer and good Muay Thai fighter that's willing to go out there and push the pace.
Similar to Conor McGregor, who's got such belief in himself and so much confidence and swagger.
I am the best.
He truly believes that he's the best welterweight, that he will be the champion, and that these guys in the division have absolutely nothing for him.
To be totally honest, I consider myself the #1 in the world. My MMA career has been short, 4 years, and from there I just went through every opponent.
He's a hell of a fighter and super dangerous.
When he goes out, he looks tough. He's not fazed by anyone. He's confident.
Oh, there it is again, the left hand!
He's tough, big, strong, durable. He has all the makings of the next big star.
Darren Till, baby!
Whoa, what's happening?
He has the look and he has the confidence to try to become the UFC's welterweight champion.
He's very accurate with his striking. His left hand, very strong. And not only that, he's an exciting fighter, not just inside the cage, but outside the cage as well.
I feel like I've got the hopes of the MMA world in Liverpool on my shoulders. I feel like I'm going to be the guy to take it to new levels. I'm from a place called Liverpool in the United Kingdom. I grew up in quite a rough area. The first day my dad took me to the boxing gym, I could probably describe it as the best day of my life, because I probably wouldn't be at this point now if it weren't for that. You know, I was just a kid hitting bags, and it occurred to me straight away. I knew for the rest of my life I would be a fighter.
I met Darren maybe 5-6 years ago. Well, he'd probably been about 17 by then, 18. Typical Liverpool lad, cocky, confident.
I come from a hard-working background. Every day I come in and I'm scared to start training. I don't come in enjoying it. You know, I love what I do, but it's hard, but it's what's got to be done.
You're only 2 minutes away from potential trouble, bad influences in Liverpool. It's a small city.
You know, I was at a party with my friends and a fight broke out between my mate and these other lads, and one of the lads came up and stabbed me twice in the back. I didn't feel the stab right away. I was still fighting, still taking people out in the club, and I started to black out. And you know, I'll never forget when they dragged me outside the club and I was up against the wall and I was telling everyone just to forget about me, saying I'm gonna die. When I went to the hospital, I kept asking the doctor if I was gonna die, and she wouldn't reply. Like I actually believed at that point I was gonna die, and you know, I didn't. That was the turning point in my life where I said, right, it's either now or it's never. And I'll never forget, I came out the hospital and the first place I went to was the gym. I didn't go to see my mum, I didn't go to see my dad, I didn't go to see anyone. I wanted to see my coach.
We sat down and I said, look, if you want to do what you say you want to do, we're going to have to take you away from the city for a bit. I've already made a phone call and you're going to leave, you're going to go to Brazil next week. My experiences in Brazil made me such a mature young man, because I didn't just have experiences of training, I struggled over hard times. 4 years in another country with no family and no friends is a long time and a long, hard, suffering time, but it was all worth it. Since Darren's return from Brazil, he's come back a man, he's matured. I think it's made him grow as a person.
My first UFC fight was against Wendell Oliveira. My coach told me there's been a pullout in UFC Goiânia. The guy who I was fighting was #1 in Brazil. 9 days notice I went in there and knocked him out in the second round.
Darren Till against Wendell Oliveira. Oh, look as Till reverses it and gets top position. Dig for that. He is eating. He's out. He's out. Darren Till. Wow.
He was super impressive. He smoked this dude.
In my second UFC fight, I faced Nicholas Dalby.
Darren Till has already had a few tests in the UFC, particularly against Nicholas Dalby. Nicholas ate a lot of shots. He kept coming forward. He landed some good shots.
Both of these fighters show why they're unbeaten.
Last 10 seconds.
Oh, beautiful uppercut off the backhand. Drops Dalby right at the end of the first round.
This is an absolute war.
Oh, a beautiful head kick.
Dalby digging very deep indeed.
Do I think it was a draw? Maybe not. I think I won the fight, but a draw's a draw. We got fight tonight. I know Dana loved it. But then after that, I had to go and get shoulder surgery. I had to go and have a few months off the world. Forgot about that until...
After being absent from competition throughout 2016, rehabbing an injury, he burst back onto the scene with 2 big wins over Yesin Iyari and Bojan Velichkovic.
I knew I was going to beat Iyari. You know, it was a good fight to come back to. I came back and dominated him for 3 rounds. You know, people can say I didn't get the finish, but to be totally honest with you, if I wanted to finish Jeshin, I could have, but I wanted to get me 3 rounds under my belt and play and dominate, and that's what I've done.
Darren is a cerebral fighter, so he's like a cat with a mouse. He'd rather toy with his opponent.
Oh, there it is again, the left hand.
I like punching someone really, really hard.
Yet to taste defeat.
I love that.
Get me a fight tomorrow night because I will fight. I am back.
Rising welterweight stars Darren Till and Bojan Velichkovic meeting as a stepping stone towards bigger and better things at 170. Oh! He fired that in like a catapult.
Oh, there it is again, the left hand. Oh, stepping elbow. Beautiful work from Darren Till. He knows the finish is there. Oh, beautiful.
So there sounds the buzzer. That was a great fight indeed.
The first time I heard about Darren Till was when I saw him fight against Cowboy.
When the fight got announced, when people said, why is Till fighting Cerrone? I just sat back and was like, yeah, keep doubting me, because it is the worst thing you can do to a man like me. Do not doubt.
The fight against Donald Cerrone was definitely one of Till's breakout performances. The way that he went out and did it was, it definitely made a statement.
There it goes, over the top, he throws it straight.
How he dismantled Donald Cerrone was just crazy.
Oh, look at that, beautiful work on the chin.
There's a massive elbow there from Till. He's following up. It's a rally of punches here from Darren Till.
Cowboy's turned away from his opponent. What a stoppage!
Darren Till shocks the world.
Darren Till gets the opportunity and takes it with both hands.
I was an unknown before this fight, you know. Everyone's got to start somewhere, and I believe I'm the best fighter alive. I say it time and time again, and I believe it. Trust me.
When he went in and whipped Cerrone like that, I was like...
He had a great fight against Cowboy Cerrone. Had the perfect night that night. To prove he's a contender, he has to do it again.
Now, he's fighting Stephen Thompson, a huge main event in Liverpool. So if he can beat a guy like Stephen Thompson, then Darren Till's on the map, and he's going to be a problem for a lot of the welterweight division.
I feel like we're dealing with this a lot now. There's always changeover in mixed martial arts where you have the established veteran in Stephen Wonderboy Thompson versus the hard-charging prospect in Darren Till.
He's a rising star, but that's going to be a hell of a fight, and that's going to be a really interesting matchup.
I think this fight is going to be a technical, violent masterpiece. If he wins, he's one of the names people will talk about. Well, who's next at 170? Darren Till.
He will be a world champion. I know it. I can feel it.
Darren Till is confident, brash, you could say cocky, and has the skill set, A, to back it up, and B, to please the crowd.
I like to perform. Knockout, 3 rounds, submission, whatever. So it's all about the fans.
All those factors make him a contender. All those factors can make him a star.
I will build a fight up. Everyone will watch that fight, and I will win that title. I know it.
I am the best striker in the welterweight division. In fact, in the whole of the UFC. And I swear to God, I will win that belt. Yeah.
With each win, I just want to show the fans and show the UFC bosses and everyone who's watching what I'm about and why I will be the greatest fighter in the UFC. And I just want to be remembered. I want to be remembered that I came, I took over, and I left.
Ladies and gentlemen, a superstar in the making, Darren Till.